This is what
work, hold on. We have light? Yes we do! Fantastic. Hello guys. Anyone who's listening. Someone who has just joined the channel, do say hi. Empty strangers. As you can see, continuing my sculpt of Chester. Hopefully you guys like it. Thank you very much, BroGod. Much appreciated. Welcome to the channel. Yeah. Still very much work in progress, but we're getting there. Initially I was only going to do just a head and shoulders. Well, thank you very much. Initially I was only going to do the head and shoulders, but after kind of literally when I finished last week, I was like, you know what, I've got to do more, because I mean the end result is going to have, you know, Linkin Park logo up the front. I know it's the old one, but I kind of prefer the old one for me. I'll be stuck in my own way, stuck in my old ways. But yeah, what's happening? But yeah, and yeah, the sculpture will be available free to download to anyone who wants it after my mini factory once I get it finished. At the moment, I'm just kind of sculpting through. Got Linkin Park playing in the background. Everything's good. Really just concentrating a bit on the musculature at the moment, just trying to get it right. It's a bit of back and forth at the moment. As much as I kind of want to join the arms to the body at the moment, I kind of don't want to just yet, because much easier to fix problems when the arms are separate and you can just yank them off and sculpt what's needed. In time. So, how's your piece going on? Is there any way you can show me? Got pictures of it somewhere? Oh yeah, I do apologise in advance if at any moment the sound kind of freaks out. I've got some kind of error going on my speakers, so if for some reason it suddenly starts to scream like a banshee, I will dive on it straight away. But yeah, a little health and safety warning there. Well, like I say, I hope it doesn't happen. But like I say, very occasionally I get I don't know why I get a feedback loop, even though my microphone is miles away from my headphones, so it's not like I can pick it up. But I don't know. I think a piece of software is causing the troubles. I've got to spend some time bug hunting. What's doing it? Hey Fotis, how's it going? fantastic, nice. Vocal, yeah, fantastic. Well, tell you what, when you do get them finished, do let me do send me a link or something. I'd love to hear them. Or yeah, wherever you end up putting them up, do link me. Ugh. I'm a little bit too far with this, so scale it back. Put me in black. Yeah, see you later, honey. See you later. Yeah, your eyes is much better with the arms. Much better. So really, all I'm doing at the moment is just creating the arms and the body, and just kind of getting everything right. We'll eventually start work on the rest of it. I might try and do something ornate with the base as well, just to kind of really give it some essence. Maybe make a little dystopian concrete base for it, just because I can. And obviously. Yeah, I tell you what. As soon as I quickly threw in colour, just on the top of the head and around the eyes and the eyebrows, and just made some very subtle tweaks, it was there. It was just so there. It took going away for a week, coming back to it to do it, but that happens so often. With any sculpture that I do, I tend to find if I always need to take a little time off from it, to sort of get my head back together. Look at it, refresh eyes. That's there you go. Does make a great difference. Yeah, I will. I'll probably have to do like a render with the tats, definitely. I mean, he's got two. I don't know. He's got two dragons. Got flowers running down his arms. Nothing comes to the head. Yeah. Yeah, no, like I say, I'll definitely have to do this with tattoos. The tattoos will probably have to come as a render rather than doing them in the 3D print version, because I don't think most people's 3D printers are not going to be up for doing that. It'll just kind of look like it'll just kind of look weird on the model. But when I actually come to, like I say, when I come to print it. I'll do something, like I say, when I come to do art, the kind of artwork I'm going to do with this, I'll make sure I do some with the tattoos, definitely. Like I say, a little tribute. So there'll be the print that everyone can go off and print, and then the picture that people can enjoy at their leisure. And one thing I'm trying to do is not making too muscular, because it isn't particularly muscular, and it's a good thing to practice. Is not necessarily making characters that are like super striated. That's one thing that a lot of ZBrush artists always do, is like super striation man. So it's just got way too many muscles. You know, you don't even have to draw musculature on. It's already there, kind of thing. So sometimes it's good to do people that are just a little, you know, different body types. So that. God damn it, this thing's getting taller and taller every time I do more to it. I don't know. Or maybe that. The hands I did in the previous session, they're quite good ones, so you've got to kind of keep them separate just for now. Right? Just for now. Once I've kind of got them, once I've kind of got the rest of the body finished, I'll then actually join them to the rest of it. Yeah, at the moment it's. I've done myself in favours of the rest, so I'm going to split it. Don't be alarmed. I'm just splitting body parts off so I can get to the parts I need to get to. Okay. To get his chest. So what I did there is I just very quickly hid part of the mesh by using polygroups. For those of you who are ZBrush artists and want to know a little bit about what I do very occasionally sort of run through the tips and tricks that I use. So that one was, like I say, you can mask off the area you want, and then if you press group masked, then you can actually get rid of pretty much everything else of the model. So in this case I've just quickly got rid of the hands. You won't be able to use Dynamesh or anything like that while the mesh is partially hidden, but it will give you space to be able to try and get the tabs through the image printer. Yeah, okay. Yeah, if you want to do one of those, I can certainly provide you with the. I can't remember what the format's called, but there is a way I can give you like a color mapped version. So you know, Kale, if you're up for printing it, I'm up for giving you the model. Yeah. inflate gaps. So how is everyone in the channel? Say hi. Nice to hear the people who are on the channel watching Sculpt. Anyone's got any stories or anything they want to say, get off their chest? More than welcome to. Open forum. Be glad you guys aren't here at the moment, simply because the farmers, like I don't know, a couple of towns over, I don't know, have been mucking the fields, and all of the everywhere where I currently live stinks. It stinks of bloody chicken poo. Oh, it's the worst. It's the most rank smell ever. It's awful. It's really off-putting for sculpting. Normally the less sensory input that you have while you're sculpting, the better you sculpt. So having your nose going all the time is not a good thing. Like I say, be very grateful where you are, and I hope it's completely smell-free. Because where I am at the moment, it's not. Sorry, I was just checking some reference. Occasionally, if you see me sort of like stop what I'm doing and kind of go a little quiet, normally that's just because I'm checking reference. Obviously, you've got to have a little reference up if you're doing an anatomy sculpt, and especially if you're doing a portrait sculpt. We've got 5 people. Didn't you turn out? Oh, N polish. No, M polish. M polish is it's the same kind of brush as S polish and H polish. I'll give you a quick example. So, H polish you can do very, very hard edges to whatever you're sculpting. It's a great way for working out panels or planar So if you're doing anatomy planar work, then it's very good for doing that. The S-polish is the same principle, but completely the opposite. It's the very, very soft, very, very subtle brush doing very, very, very soft sculpture work in and around muscle groups or whatever you need. I use it all the time, especially for faces, because you can generally kind of you can infill cheeks, or you can correct anatomical details without without completely messing up any over detail you've got. It's very good for that. The M polish brush is a halfway house between the two. It won't do your sharp edges, but it's nowhere near as subtle. And I quite like it for doing for using it for musculature. Quickly save it. See, we've got a few more people in the channel. Do say hi. Don't be a stranger. We are all friendly here. Or at least I am. Or you mean go back more? Here comes the ultimate cheating method. Oh, yes. And you get us the crumple brush. Basically, because I've dug all these areas out, and all I've done now is I've just masked off the areas. Just masked off the areas that actually form the front of the areas, kind of what would be the flat bits. And what I've done is I've using the crumple brush to kind of distress them even more. It's a very cheatsy way of doing it. It works well. It works wonders. And then I'm just using the kind of move brush to just kind of push the dents in more. And on the line. There's loads of methods for doing rocks. It's one of those things that everyone's got their own method for. That's just kind of my way of doing it. It works quite well. Certainly for my style of sculpting, it does. Okay. Right, let's not bad at all. Let's get the downstand brush and just start cutting a bit more of the sort of finer cracks. I do apologise if the music does stop and start. It is playing on YouTube, so occasionally it will kind of switch tracks and stuff. Apologise. I had to put some rebar in somewhere. Not too much. It's only a penny left from here. Right, okay, so what am I going to do for the actual Linkin Park? A very good question, well put. You know, where's the left? So, right, okay, I know what to do, just so there's a bit more space to play with. Right, invert, and go. And okay, So what I've just done there is I've deflated the edges a little bit. Deflated the front. No, forget that. Advantage of ZBrush. Undo! You can try something, if it doesn't work you can undo it, no harm done. Always learn. Right, so what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Sorry, if I mutter to myself, I do apologise. Nope. Okay, maybe a conflict. In that case, I'm going to attack it with... I think when I actually do come to render this, I'm going to be rendering the Linkin Park logo in definitely in a kind of a metal. The damage I do to this, very subtle. Right, I think that's actually the end of this set. Okay, there's a few. What? And the man himself singing solo.
I've lied to you the same way that I always do. This is the last smile that I'll fake for the sake of being with you. The sacrifice of hiding in a lie. The sacrifice is never knowing why I never walked away, why I played myself this way. Now I see you're testing me, pushes me away. Why I never walked away, why I played myself this way. Now I see you're testing me, pushes me away. I've tried like you to do everything you wanted to. This is the last time I'll take the blame for the sake of being with you.
Yeah, we're getting there. Definitely getting there. Thank you. It'd be good when I get it rendered. It'll just look so much better once I get it rendered.
The sacrifice is
It's a real shame I still haven't worked out why the render engine that I use, Keyshot, doesn't work with Open Studios.
You're testing me,
So,
pushes me away.
something to fix for a later
Why
date.
I never walked away, why I played myself this way. Now I see you're testing me, pushes me away. Pushes me away. dance with.
So, how is everyone in the channel? Nice to see some of you have actually stuck around for the majority of it. Good, good. I do apologise if I'm not much of a host at this particular moment in time. Like I say, I'm a bit free up. Linkin Park. Right, let's get rid of that. Okay, so things left to do. Clean up the sculpt a bit better. Still a few bits I'm not quite 100% happy with. But at least the base is done. So I'm just going to very slowly just kind of go through and start doing little fidgety bits, little fiddly bits. So really that involves really kind of like, well, one thing I've got to do, which is join the hands to the wrists. I've also been damaging the face a little bit. I know I've got to do it, I don't want to do it just yet. There's no going back from that. So here goes. And then again, timidity never served anyone. Nope, not trim adaptive, trim dynamic. Right. Right, while this track is playing, I am going to have to go and very quickly find a some more Linkin Park stuff, so if you bear with me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you guys with Render. So I just very quickly find another track. I've not gone anywhere, I'm just picking the next track. See what the render looks like. Like it. Right. So, if you guys enjoy that, for a sec while I just very quickly go and find more music. Damn it. There we go. Right. We're now in reanimation territory, which I think is appropriate for what we're going to do. Okay, so a few little details, like I say, to take care of. One thing I might try and do is I might try and actually give him the bracelets and the necklace he seems to be wearing in the to do it. Let's see if I can find a couple of decent reference images. Adverts. Don't remember.
Streaming on the go, you feel unstoppable, like this dude, till your data runs out.
Come on. Cute. Adverts. They're everywhere. Already the hand's looking much better. They actually look realistic now! Got that stare just right. Just got one or two more things that have got to be corrected. A little bit. One or two little minor things. Thank you, Hannah. Much appreciated. Nice to see you in the channel. I do hope you enjoy your stay. Well, you know what? Yeah, probably my finest sculpture today. Always one more thing. Right. I think the only thing that's left to do really is to do here the necklace he's got on in the picture and possibly even the bracelet. And then of course I've got to add his tats, but I'll add that in Photoshop. I'm not going to try and do that in ZBrush. Yeah. Right. Last little bit. How am I going to do his necklace? Give him a made up one. Give bandolier bullets now. Hold on. I'll use. Chain. Scales one. Right. Nope. So I'm using insert mesh brush method for doing this. I'm actually going to cheat a little bit, so I'm using a insert mesh curve brush with the scales set up, which will give me just kind of like a base topology to be able to actually add kind of do the dots the way they are in. He's got a plug chain. That's what it's called, plug chain. He's got a plug chain in his original, so I've got a way of doing a plug chain from this. Split on. If I go geometry divided times. Sorry, I'm a jeweler in the real world, so plug chains are kind of funny. One of those things that kind of you kind of really only see for like military stuff. Well, I quite like it. They got a certain aesthetic to them. And, a little bit. I'm not entirely sure what kind of pendant he actually has on in this picture I'm looking at. Can't actually see it. Oh, it's black. That's cool. Might actually just put a chunky. Okay, well. Oh, we've still got lots of people watching. Hi, people who are watching. Do say hi in the channel if you are there. Nice to know anyone who is watching. Do let me know what you think. I know I keep on zooming in and out, bad habit. But yeah, do say hi, those of you who are here. Hey, Bro God, nice to see you doing the whole stint. Much appreciated, dude. I hope your tribute sings are going alright. Hi Burn 3D, how's it going? Thanks very much. Yeah, it's like I say. I mean, this one's kind of coming to an end, but I've got others planned. But this one's definitely a special one. I don't normally do portrait busts, or if I do, I keep it very loose. But this particular one, I put the effort in, because Linkin Park, I'm sure like a lot of people, Linkin Park helped me through some very hard times. It only was the music of my generation. Well, I want to say it's the music of my generation, but I'm afraid a lot of the people from my generation were into like soppy, hot bullshit.
If you want to get that track taken care of,
they had no soul.
call me on my cell, alright?
No, yes, this will be 3D printed. The end result will be available to download on My Mini Factory. Link is in my network. But yeah, if you do like it, you can have it, and it will be up probably either tomorrow or the day after, or if I feel really pumped, I might try and get it in today. I probably won't actually get it in today, that's a lie. Simple reason being is that I want to spend a bit of time on the renders for this. So I think I could do quite good things with this. Certainly to make a picture of it, you know. There we go. A little chunky, but he has now got his wrist chain. Well, yes, but you still have to ask. Right, let's get a little render going, just to see what it looks like. Unfortunately, I can only do a very basic render in ZBrush. Normally I tend to do my renders in Keyshot, but for some reason Keyshot and Open Studios do not talk to each other. which is very annoying. I wish they did talk to each other, but they don't. Something I've got to work out in the future. It'll be nice to see and show you guys how it renders. But yeah, there we go. That's the Bennington. I'm singer of Linkin Park. Like I've said before in this video, I hope he's found peace wherever he's ended up.